Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and Wild Cards. Well, the good news is alpha testing is almost finished apparently, and it could be on general release very soon, like as soon as a week or even sooner. So keep your eye out for any updates. There's been a huge balancing as well just before they've released it. I'm not sure if it's helped or not, but anyhow, before we go live, I thought I'd give you a couple of tips on which way you should be going with decks the way it currently stands. You can go with two choices really. Nothing else really seems to work that well. You can go with a balanced deck, and by balanced deck I mean a deck that's really good on attack but also protects your HP to protect your hero, or you can go for a big one-hit wonder deck which is fun to play, a lot of jeopardy with it, but it can be effective if you run into a bot or a player that's not prepared for somebody that's trying to hit you quite early in the game. So I'm going to show you two really good decks. They're very similar. They are using all the best cards since the balance. Quite easy to find the good cards now. I think some of the cards they nerfed probably didn't nerf in, and they didn't buff some of the cards they should have buffed. Anyhow, a couple of good hero cards. I still think Earth is probably one of the top 3 hero cards. T-Rex is quite good, but Earth definitely really good. The ability on that Earth card: for every turn completed this game, gain +1 hero attack, and you get 3 charges. It charges up after 3 turns, I should say. So in theory, if you go to turn 9, you can use your Earth card 3 times. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at this amazing deck, the Coleophilis. He's a dinosaur card, 3 for 3. If you've played adjacent to no other cards, game plus, oh, I got hiccups. Game +3 hero attack. They still haven't changed those silly little icons to put the words on them, so that's going to cause a lot of problems for people when we first start. I think that's the play one, but there's another one that could be the play one. Katana, 0 for 3. On that something, this card gains +4 attack permanently. On the draw or on the return, I don't know. Oh dear. But a great card anyhow, really good. Let's quickly go through this deck. Diplodosus, another dinosaur, makes the deck. This card gains +3 attack permanently, and that's on the draw or the play or the return as well. Not on the play, I don't think it's the play, so the draw or the return. Should try and tell us what those icons mean really. This card, hands! Everybody likes hands. Where's my hand? This is a great card, 2 for 4. One non-autonomy card in your deck gains +5 attack until played. 5 attack, by the way, is absolutely phenomenal, really overpowered. I love this card. When it came out, I said I'm going to put it in every deck. I'm glad it is one of the best cards, especially if you've got different collections or different rarities in your deck, because a random card of each rarity in your deck gains +1 attack permanently. You will notice in this deck there's lots of permanent buffs. Jupiter, there's 2 cards you definitely want to play if you can get them. Jupiter, if played in the center slot, reduce this card's attack by 5 permanently and restore 5 HP. I don't play it in the center unless you're in real problems, but you want to play it next to this one, Ganymede. If you are above 50% HP, that's your hero's power, your Jupiter card in hand gains +7 attack permanently. And that is on the play as well. It is the play, that one. Really good. Katherine Johnson, that lovely lady, 1 for 3. On the something, this card gains +2 attack permanently. If anybody's worked out what those icons mean, do let me know. There's one that says back, which is actually the opposite, I think. I don't know. Right, let's have a look. A couple of red cards. These ones are, like I said, this is a bit of a balanced out deck, so there's a bit of HP protection in here. And this one, totally broken card as well, 5 for 7. If you did not attack this turn, restore 8 HP. And you don't want to be attacking too much in this game. You want to build up your attack and protect your HP as much as you can. Really gives you a nice balanced deck. Sappho, 1 for 2, super cheap to play. Restore 3 HP, quite nice. Another super broken card, 4 for 7. This is a legendary, I believe, that goldy colour thing at the top. Wish they would say what the cards were as well. On the play, if you did not attack last turn, your opponent loses 10 HP. Just like that. Wiped out totally. Really good. A library of Cellus, I guess. On the draw maybe, or the return, for every time you have played Library of Celeste restore 2 HP. So that is going to be super useful. Like I said, you want to protect your HP. I will show you a big heading deck after this game, so hang around, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to win if you build this deck using all of these broken cards. Like I said, the only thing that really matters in this game is attack and HP. Don't worry about shield, don't worry about burn, don't worry about freeze, don't worry about all the combos. None of them are very good at the moment. Hopefully it will get better. But the way the game stands at the moment, and if this is the way it's going into launch, then these are probably the two most viable strategies. So a balanced deck, a balanced deck, or a big hitting deck. But I would recommend a balanced deck, HP and attack. So we've got a good start there. Diplodosus, so slow as well, the game, by the way. You'd think it would be quick, but this is at full speed. Right, 2 cards only. So that little skip and attack, you're going to be hitting the blue one quite a lot with this deck, skip. I normally wait until I'm fully charged. I normally probably go for an attack on turn 3 or 4 will be my first attack. And then I'll do one more attack, probably turn 7 or 8 with this deck just to finish them off. You can kill them off on turn 6 normally, or turn 7 I should say normally. Depending on what those arenas are, the 3 red dots there, turn 4, 5 and 6. Doesn't actually tell you what they are until you get there, which is a bit annoying. And the trigger icon for your hero card, the little neon little signs on the corner there by that man, I think he's like a power man or something, not very clear. And when you click it, it's not very clear. But anyhow, look at our health. We're down to 57. And there with Persephone, we're back up to 65. So we're on turn 3. Literally nothing's happened in this game. We've got 17 attack in the bank. Sir Mool is going to do nothing to us, really. That neon card is great. I do like that one. So yeah, you can kind of chill. You're protecting your hero card with this deck. And then, like I said, when you're fully charged, either turn 3 or turn 4, and you want to attack with Jupiter and Ganymede, always attack with those 2 cards. And the third card, if you can afford to play a third card with them, really useful. Katana's a good deck. He's got a lot of the same cards, really. I probably think you'll find loads of people playing the same cards. I played a load of real people as well, and this deck just holds up against everything. Normally turn 6 is when you win, maybe turn 7. So should we go for an attack? What I forgot to do there, so annoying, is hit the attack. Can I do it now? Yeah, I can. That's good. Was it? Did I just turn it off? Oh, that is terrible. I think I turned it off. Oh, that's a shame. We would have got a massive extra buff. Did we get the buff from our Earth card? It's not very clear. 45. Look at that. Turn 5. And he's already down to 20 HP. And we're sitting comfortably on 52. And we got a load of HP restoring cards. There's absolutely nothing Sir Moul can do against this deck. Or anybody, really. That hands-on card's going to give another card 5 attack. We could probably go for an attack here. What's he on, 20? Or should we skip? Let's skip. Doesn't matter. Like I said, you don't want to rush your attacks. Certainly, if you've got a couple of HP restoring cards, there's not much they can do. And if you do run into somebody that is playing a big hitting deck, there's enough counters in this deck to protect you. And like I said, I'll show you a big hitting deck afterwards. It's not a one kill deck because they're too easy to beat. Although they're quite fun to do. By one hit or one attack, 1 kill means getting enough attack just to kill them with 1 attack, if that makes sense. But like I said, it's super easy to counter that. Right, I think this game's over, by the way. Let's just take it easy. Take it easy. Let's get some of these cards around. Let's skip again, wait for the fully charge, and then we can wipe him off in the next turn. So we're still sitting on 50 HP. Look at that Zhengli Yi Soul card. So broken. So scores in the red box is 17 for us, 10 for him. He's on, look, you can't even read it, 15, there you go. There's lots of things they need to fix, I think, before it goes on to alpha. I hope they're out of alpha. I hope they don't rush onto general release until they fix some of these little things that need to be done. to make the game better for people. Skip again, why not? Let's just finish him off. Turn 8 with our cool... Whoa. I just had some pate and it got stuck in my throat. Yeah, let's just wait and kind of show you how good this deck is. Like, we're still on 50 HP. Turn number 7. He's done nothing for the whole game. He's got a little of a attack built up, 20 attack built up. Not too bad, actually. But look, we're just restoring a bit more HP there. So 58 against 15. And we're fully charged if we want to use our charge. We probably don't need to. But it's there to use if you want it. Loads of people asking me what I think of the game. It's okay. It's nowhere near as good as Q, I can tell you that now. I think the balancing is going to be an absolute nightmare on it. It's purely on the fact of the few cards that we've got at the moment. I hope they don't end up with 6,000 cards in this, because it would be absolutely awful to balance. I'm sure that's not what they intend though. So there we go, look, 57 attack. He's on minus 42. Oh, without even concentrating or breaking a sweat. So let's go and have a look at the other deck. This is a bigger hitting deck. Not so much worried about the HP with this next deck. A few different cards in there, but it's trying to get a big score so you can wipe them out. With this deck, sometimes Earth card again, I can get them out on turn number 3. Heket, if your opponent has 100 HP, this card gains 3 attack permanently. It's an expensive card to play, this one, but I put her in because I don't attack until either turn 3 or 4 and try and wipe them out right at the beginning there. Ganymede, we saw Beowulf wasn't in the other one. For every turn since you last attacked, gain +2 hero attack. And like I said, we're not going to attack a lot, so Beowulf really useful, as is Robert Louis Stevenson. Played on the left, gained 3 hero attack. Played on the right, shield 5, just in case you're a little bit worried. Colette, I don't know who Colette is. Well, she's Colette. Gain +2 hero attack. Harry Price, getting around quite quickly and as often as you can. 0 for 5, quite expensive. But for every time you have played Harry Price this game, this card gains 3 attack and costs -1 energy. Zheng Yi Soul, that card's got to be nerfed. Henry Morgan, for a laugh. If you did not attack last time, this card costs -8 energy this turn. Well, he's an 8 for 8, so you're actually going to get an 8 hero attack for 0 energy, hopefully. Let's see that on the return or play. Katana, it would make sense if that's on the draw, actually. Katana, this card gains +4 attack permanently. Gladius, gain +3 hero attack, simple as that. 0 for 3. Oh, sorry, 0 for 2. Really cheap to play that one. Neon, like I said, Neon fits in every deck. Really good, especially if you got... There's 4 different rarities, so you're getting 4 permanent every time you play a Neon. And Jupiter. Where's Ganymede? Oh, that was weird. There's a card missing there. Something went wrong there. Let's check. Oh, there it is, right at the beginning. Thought that was a bit weird. Jupiter without Ganymede makes no sense at all. Okay, so you'll see the difference in this one. We're not worried at all about our HP here. Hopefully our opponent will build up some big attacks so we can have a bit of a battle out. But you will notice this deck just powers up really quickly. But the key cards in the whole game really are those 2 planet cards. 7 permanent buff. They're definitely going to nerf it. Oh, so there's the T-Rex. That's probably the only other slightly viable hero card. But it's not brilliant. Right. And the rest of them, the Roman one, by the way, I think it was a Roman one or a Pirate one, the one that forces your attack. I did a force attack deck. It's quite good fun, but it's nowhere near as strong as this one. T-Rex, you see, has got 90 HP, so we might not be able to knock them out on turn 3 here. But maybe on turn 4, if we can get our cards in a good rotation. Also depends what those 3 arena buffs are. Lots of people play the cats, but again, the cats are really easy to beat, unfortunately, because I quite like them. Right, let's just keep going. If he did not attack last turn, so yeah, he's down to 0 for 8. You see, that's really good, to 8. That's why he's useful. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Let's put him in the left box though. With this deck, all you want to do with this deck is get your cards out as quick as you can. Look, we're already up to 17 attack on the end of turn 2. He's building up nicely. He's on 15 with his cats, which is not bad. It's pretty good. We're now up to 20 and a bit more. 22. So slow. He attacked actually, which was nice. Elizabeth, not bad one, but you gain 1+1 charge. But to be honest, charges make no difference in this game at the moment, because you can finish the game on turn 3 or 4. I think we're going to probably go for turn 4 with this one, because he does still have 70 HP. But let's get an attack out, shall we? Let's see how we do on turn 3. We're going to be quite close. We're going to 32 and another 20 odd to go on there. He's probably going to have 8 or 9 HP left after this, maybe. Let's have a look. Just see how much this powers up. Oh, we went too early actually. If we'd had the charge should have been on turn 4. Never mind. We could have wiped him out on turn 4 if we'd waited for the charge with this deck. So now we're on 41. Yeah, if we'd waited and kept those 2 cards, excuse me, he would have been toast. So 41, he's got 70 HP. I'm going to attack this turn. I've hit my charge card, so we'll get a little bit extra. It's going to be 57, 60, 65 maybe. And he's not going to catch us, even with his cats. Let's have a look. Is that going to get close to 70? 55, a little bit more, not enough more. He's going to lose 10 or 5. So yeah, that was a mistake by me. If we kept the 2 planet cards then with that deck, we would have killed him off on turn 4 with a 1-hit shot, even though this deck's not really a 1-shot. But it kind of shows you how unbalanced the game is at the moment. You just need to spend a little bit of time looking at some of the cards. I think there's probably 8 collections, 16 cards in each collection, so 140 odd cards, and only about 16 of them are any good already. There we go. I think I'll do a list actually if the when it does go on public release. Let's just finish him off. I might not finish him off. Oh, I've only got 2 attack. I'm jabbering away here. Sorry about that. We've gone from being able to finish on turn 3 to stretching it out to turn 6. Look at that. Oh no, we did kill him. There we go. Turn 5. We made hard work of that one. Yeah, I think I'll do that when it goes on general release, probably next week. I'll probably do a top 20 or tier list of all the cards, just so everybody's got an idea on what cards are good and what cards are absolutely useless. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back soon with some more wild cards. Probably not now until the beta version, I guess it will be, comes out. Hopefully on general release. Hopefully next week. Take care, everybody. Have fun. We will see you soon. Bye.